Hi guys, it's Claire from the Cross Family Podcast. I'm here to tell you some exciting news. We have taken our podcast to Spotify. Click the link in the description and like, comment and subscribe for the next episode. Spotify, oh, we're on Spotify, girl. We are on Spotify.
I wanted to take a second to talk about our new sponsor, and that's Luna Finance.
Our new sponsor is an asset and finance company that's making a real difference across Australia. Imagine you're a parent finally looking to get a new car, or maybe you're on the cusp of launching a new business.
Luna Finance can make that happen for you. From cars suited to the everyday family, or if you're a bloke like myself and you need a big truck to drive, Luna Finance has got you covered. What truly sets Luna Finance apart is how easy they make the process.
No need to adjust your schedule. Their 24/7 online applications at lunafinance.com.au is a game changer.
And if you're not into filling out online forms, any of that kind of stuff, no worries, just submit your details online and their dedicated team will get in touch with you. They're all about making finance accessible, no matter who you are or what you're looking for. Turn your aspirations into achievements with just a click. Apply at lunafinance.com.au today and discover the Luna Finance difference. T's and C's apply subject to credit specifications. Head over to Instagram and find them at lunafinance.com.au and tell them Crossy sent you. And thanks to Luna for sponsoring this episode.
Hi.
We're here again.
We're back again. Do your intro. Go.
Welcome to the Cross Family Podcast, a podcast about absolutely nothing and everything at the same time, but mostly it's just me and my wife acting like we're more entertaining than we actually are. Hey, babe.
Yeah, and you guys believe it.
That's Claire Cross. I'm Jacques Cross, and we're the Cross Family Podcast.
Hi.
Cross Family Podcast.
Cross Family Podcast.
How's your week, babe?
The week was good.
Mm-hmm.
Except I got a rash on like Monday of this week.
This rashy ass bitch.
I don't know actually like what happened, but
Yeah.
I still don't know what happened.
Yeah.
But I had like this like rash all over my face, all over my chin. I'll give you a picture, so if
Yeah.
you want to look at it, it's pretty gross though.
Yeah, I'll insert that here.
Here. No.
Yeah.
And yeah, it's dermatitis.
Yep.
Yeah, it's a bit weird, but whatever.
Keep going.
We'll see what happens.
What else
I'm on
happened?
some tablets.
I'm just sitting here because famously in our house, I hate eye contact. But now that we're not sitting next to each other
I
on the
know,
couch, I
this
have
is
to make
so
eye contact
funny.
with you.
I lap it up. I love eye contact.
You love eye contact?
I lap it up. Like, I love it.
Yeah, I know.
Do you want to put on some sunnies?
Yeah, this is hard. No, and the lights are really bright because they're shining straight at my face.
Yeah.
Okay, I'm just getting my sunnies.
Oh my God, you're so sweet. It's so funny. Little Mr. ADHD autism fella.
I don't have any of those, thanks.
You probably do.
Huh?
You probably
Does that
do.
look weird?
Yeah, it looks really weird.
Okay, I'll just handle it.
How was your week?
Same old same.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know. I don't really have much to report. Oh, no, sorry. I got monetized on Facebook.
That's very cool.
I don't know how Facebook monetizing works,
Yeah.
but like...
I guess we'll see after 30 days, right?
yeah,
Is that the cycle?
it goes in 30-day periods. I
Yeah.
think I
It's
don't
the
know.
same as YouTube.
No, it's not. But no. Facebook, they monetize you for 30 days and then they assess you at the end of the 30 days to see if they want to monetize you for another 30 days.
Ah, okay.
Yeah.
So it keeps it nice and fresh.
But I think it stops compounding, not compounding, residual ad revenue coming in.
Oh.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, I don't know how it works because YouTube, you get monetized once. And
Yeah.
then I didn't upload for 6 months at one point last year on YouTube, and I was
Yeah.
still making money, and I still made money.
Yeah.
But I don't know about Facebook.
Yeah, okay.
But they reckon you get paid from like likes, comments, everything.
Oh,
Yeah, that's probably why it's like that.
wow.
Yeah.
That's
so
so
if you can get
interesting.
millions of people to engage with you,
Yeah.
which, we get a couple hundred at the best,
Yeah.
or I get a couple hundred at the best.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Also, just a disclaimer, we actually are chasing the bag because we want to buy a truck. We're not
Yeah.
chasing the bag because we want to go on holidays and
Yeah, that's right.
live a lavish life with our
Yeah.
designer bags and like Gucci shoes.
Yeah.
We actually just want to buy
And
a truck.
You can get all that off a wage these days. Like, it's not that hard.
You can get it off a credit card. We just don't have that either.
Yeah, that's right.
We live our lives honestly, and we're trying to better like our financial situation.
Yeah.
And content creation is like part of it.
Yep.
For us.
That's right. And
Yeah.
our goal with my trucking channel has always been to get a truck.
Yeah.
Because at the start it was because I wanted a truck to build a trucking business.
Yeah.
I still want to do that.
Yeah.
But I want to be in a position just to be the guy that's making content.
Yeah.
And that's like funding the business.
And like you don't have like someone to report to who can say, oh, don't do this, don't do
that's
that.
right.
You know, can you do this? Can you do that?
And people don't realise, as I realised this week when I was talking to someone from work, and I was telling them like, there's a company that's approached me to do something with them.
Yeah.
And I told them like, I need to do it for you on top of everything else.
Yeah.
And they basically, I don't know if they said yes yet, like it's still in, we're
I
still
don't
in
think you
talking
should be telling
stages.
people about how much
What I'm saying is
you're charging.
What I'm saying is, I don't think people realise how much money is actually in content. Even at our level, I can make I could charge people that
Yeah, you actually charge probably
more,
half of
but
what you should.
I also want to build relationships with people.
I understand that
Because I want
but you can still do that and still know your worth.
But that's the thing. I want to under promise and over deliver.
Yeah, that's true.
If I had charged them double that, which I easily could have, because of the numbers that my trucking channel does, then they'd expect that amount of money, like worth of results.
Yeah.
But if I charge them half, one, they go, that's cheap, because they're cashed up ultra millionaires.
Yeah.
They'll go, one, that's cheap. Two, oh my God, look at what he done for us.
Yeah.
Three, okay, if he ever needs work out of our region of the country, because these people run a whole region of this country.
Literally.
Then if he ever calls us for work, we'd be happy to give him work. That's the whole thing behind it.
That's it.
Yeah. But
exactly. Yeah. And I feel like it's the other way around. Like you make that rapport with someone and it's an ongoing relationship.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. And that's what I've been trying to do lately is build relationships in the content space. And that's like, my problem is that I always aim to overachieve. Yeah. I've realised that it's not a problem. It's a gift and a curse because it's a gift because overachieving is a gift. Yeah. But it's a curse because I'm always running myself over capacity. Yeah. You literally you've seen it since we started taking all this seriously. As I come home. Yeah. And you need a break, but I'm like, no, hold on, sorry, I've got like 2 videos, I've got a vlog to edit. Yeah. I need, just leave me alone for the next 2 days.
Stuff myself.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah. 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 It's hard, but it's a balancing thing.
But yeah, we're trying to get a truck.
And
I reckon I'll have one next year.
We are cash grabbers, but we like run headfirst into it and we're not trying to be like braggy or like weird about it.
No, we're just talking about our reality.
Don't think that there's anything wrong with that.
No, I've always talked about
I know, but like we've got a new channel, so like I just thought that some people might actually not know about what we're trying to do.
I've always that's right, but I've always talked about the money side of things with my followers, and all of them have always been happy that one of the people they follow has some transparency, because some people will make the videos and never act like them in a better financial position because of them.
Yeah, that's it.
But we are. Well, we're not, but we are, but we're not.
We're getting there.
Yeah, we're getting there.
Yeah. Well, your truck was in the shop this week.
Yeah.
Unsuspectedly, so you had nothing with you.
Oh, I know. Yeah. That's so funny.
What?
I just didn't even know there was a topic we could talk about.
Yeah. People like hearing about your week. You're like the star of the show.
But you always cut your own short. I don't know why. You always do it.
I just think I'm a bit boring.
You're not though, babe.
Oh, thanks.
You're really not. You got to remember that we're not just talking to a trucking audience.
Yeah, I know.
I know that's who's watching at the moment, but it's not. That's not all that's going on.
Last weekend we didn't film because I was sick.
Yeah.
I was still getting over stuff.
And sometimes we just can't be bothered.
We were fucking tired. Yeah.
Sometimes we just literally want to go to bed and watch TikTok for an hour before we go to sleep.
Separately.
Yeah, that's right.
Don't talk to me. Don't touch me. Definitely don't do that.
Yeah.
Anyway, that was last weekend. But I did have a collaboration on my Instagram.
Yeah, that's right.
Yeah, because I'm a model now and I have a manager. My manager got me this gig with a bra company.
Yeah.
And I did like a bra collab.
Have you got them on now?
No.
Oh, I was going to say show everybody.
No. If you want to see my boobs, you can go and look at my Instagram.
Yeah, on your Instagram.
Chuck us a follow. It is very G-rated.
Yeah.
Yeah, because my children will see this one day.
Oh, I reckon not. I reckon we're gonna go into World War III before they're old enough to watch content.
Oh my god, you're so morbid.
Oh, what? What do you mean? I'm pretty sure every guy on this planet thinks we're going into World War III soon.
We should do a doomsday box. Have I mentioned that to you before?
I think you have.
Yeah. I want to do like a emergency prepper box.
Yeah, mine would just have honestly.
Bra, bra. Some like tinned food and torches and batteries and shit. A radio.
You don't need any of that when you got to go, babe. You just got to take everyone else's.
And some water.
You just got to take... What are all these people around us going to do? They're all Jerry's.
That dude, I think, needs like life support.
Oh, mate. What's his name? Across the way there. Yeah.
Isn't that funny?
What do you mean?
Well, he's pretty sick.
Yeah, he's old as.
Imagine if the power went out.
Oh, well.
What's he going to do?
Free food for us, babes. Sorry, that's just my brain.
Wow, see? Morbid.
Yeah, that's literally...
Bonkers.
Because we have kids. Why are we talking about doomsday and ripping off old people?
This is what we mean by everything and nothing at all.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah.
Right there.
No, seriously, all I would have in it is probably if doomsday was to come.
Yeah.
And like it wasn't a war, it was like, I don't know, if I was here.
Yeah.
I think doomsday is going to be a war, right? So, but if I was still here in the country, I would go get a truck from somewhere. Don't know where, but I'd just go get a truck from somewhere.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. That truck, I'd fill that truck with diesel from the place that I got it from. Probably grab an empty trailer.
Oh.
And then we'd load up and head off.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Out west.
Anywhere.
Okay.
Anywhere.
Don't they have like drones and stuff these days?
Don't know.
Uh-huh.
Good luck catching me though. With a full tanks of gas and an empty trailer, I'm gone. I'll be in Perth tomorrow.
No, but how we like spoke about once, like if we ever had like emergencies like that, we needed to try and get to New Zealand.
I know. Yeah.
And then COVID happened. We're like,
oh, this could be real.
We should go
Yeah.
to New Zealand.
But
we didn't go.
yeah, nah, I know. That's always something that I think about though.
Yeah.
Is
We'll
like,
just swim.
Yeah. I'm sure your body could do that. But we would end up. You're very buoyant.
Strong.
You're buoyant. Me and the kids would end up. Eventually, you'd roll over and die, and we'd just end up pedaling on top of you, hacking a piece off every now and again to eat it.
Fuck, man! Shut up! Stop thinking. You know your intrusive thoughts need to stay in your head.
No.
Well, I thought we'd like talk about, last week or a week before we spoke about Hannah's like trauma dump.
Yeah.
I thought we could share some stories about your early childhood.
Yeah.
Like pre-teen shit,
Yeah.
So I thought, the last time I like gave a bit of a wrap up about like what it was like in your childhood. So we didn't have to do all of the backstory.
By the way, I didn't have a bad childhood, everyone.
No.
I've just weirdly got some stories from my childhood.
Everyone's got stories from their childhood, hun.
Yeah.
You're not different.
Yeah.
You're just, the way you tell stories is different.
Maybe I just remember. Oh, but like, yeah, okay, yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
And the ones that you remember are really funny.
But like most of my life has been shit that like people are like, what?
Yeah.
That really happened to you?
Yeah, like the BJ behind the church.
Yeah. That's always one that we go back to.
It's funny.
Yeah.
So Jacques grew up in a place called Flaxmere in New Zealand.
Yep.
It's in Hawke's Bay region.
Yeah.
It's surrounded by like fruit. Are you right?
Yeah, I'm just feeling how hot the cameras are. There you go.
It's surrounded by orchards and like wineries and things like that.
Yeah.
Beautiful beaches.
Yeah.
Just to paint a picture.
Yep.
Pristine.
Yeah, it
it's
is.
so beautiful. That's where we got married.
Yeah. By the way, that's all. The winery we got married at is gone.
No, it's not.
Crab Farm.
Yeah.
It's gone.
No, it's not.
It got done. It got done over in the floods, babe.
No, it didn't.
What do you mean?
It just got flooded. It didn't get flooded out.
Okay.
Yeah.
Is that shed that we got married in still there?
Yeah.
Oh, geez, they put
Yeah.
up with all of that.
Yeah.
Oh, that's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
That like some of their fields got
Well,
wiped
shout
out.
out to
though.
Crab Farm Winery.
Shout out.
Which, interestingly, about Crab Farm Winery is that bit of land. Backstory of Crab Farm Winery: that bit of land got raised up in the 1931 earthquakes out of the water, and all the topsoil, whatever, had like all the fossils and things in it. Because it got lifted up off the seabed, it then became fertile soil.
Yeah.
So the bloke who started Crab Farm Winery, he was a sculptor.
I don't know.
You know this. We read about this. He was a sculptor from England or something. Sorry,
yeah.
Crab Farm. We're going to send this to Crab Farm, by the way, and get them to confirm.
Oh yeah, they're gonna read our email.
And he was a sculptor that got commissioned to come to Napier, where Crab Farm Winery is, and do a sculpture. And they, instead of paying him, they gave him a giant bit of land on the coast.
They were like,
on the coast
this
in Hawke's
is
Bay.
just scrub, right?
Yeah, now these people have a winery on the coast in Hawke's Bay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Yeah. So where go back to wherever you were going.
Okay, so Jacques grew up with an older sister and then another older sister. Two older sisters, Candace and Kyra.
Yeah.
Mum and dad. Mum and dad split when you were about 15.
Yeah. Oh, no, younger than that. 13.
Oh, 13.
Yeah.
And they were shift workers at Waddy's.
Yeah.
And so because they worked...
Like Waddy's tomato
Waddy's
sauce and baked beans and shit like that. Yeah.
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 Like factory.
Yep.
Because they spent a lot of time at work. Like during the morning and late in the evening, you would be at your nan's.
Yeah, yep.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And...
They would drive us off there at like 4 a.m.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
And then you go back to sleep?
Yeah, and then go to school after that.
And then go to school. Yeah.
Mm.
You spent a lot of time as a kid on your family's farm, your uncle's farm. Is it your dad's uncle's?
Uncle, yeah, and auntie,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
And it's like maybe an hour and a half north or an hour north of
Something like that.
Yeah.
Yep.
On the beach. It's so beautiful.
Yeah, it's a beautiful spot. Yeah.
So I love hearing your stories about that area and like what your childhood was like there. Because I had similar memories to going to Mooloolaba.
Yeah.
Because my mum's auntie had a house up there.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
So we had, like, our childhood was up at Mooloolaba.
Shout out to Mooloolaba.
Shut up. You're a dickhead. Yeah. So I thought you could just share with us a couple of stories about your childhood.
Yeah. Which ones?
Well, some that I like are the story about the birthday cake.
Yeah.
The story about you getting lost.
Yeah.
Like going missing.
Yeah, I went missing, yeah.
And then maybe if you could share like a story about like a favourite memory of your childhood, or like maybe like a special Christmas or like a birthday or something like that.
Yeah, yeah.
And then maybe like what your experience was at school, since we're doing like early childhood.
Yeah.
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 Go.
No, well, you're the interviewer, mate.
Well, can you tell us about a time in your childhood where do you remember and like think about like some nostalgia? Like you think about a memory that makes you really happy?
Wait, do your memories do that for you? Do you like think about memories and then you get happy? Is that a normal thing that happens to people? Is it?
Well,
because
like,
I don't.
I can remember at times that I was happy as a child, and I can like recall them. I mean, I can't see them in my head because that's another problem.
Do you remember feeling those memories and like feeling happy in those memories?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't. Like a single. I've got heaps of memories from my childhood. I don't remember feeling anything in any of those memories.
What of those memories make you happy though?
But that's what I'm saying. I didn't know that this was a thing.
Wait,
I'm not
you
even
can't
kidding.
Like recall a memory and think that makes me happy about that.
No,
that
not
memory
really.
Makes me happy.
I have memories from my childhood, but none that like that. I feel happiness when I think about them.
Oh, that's because you've got no feelings.
Well, I don't have no feelings.
Yeah.
I'm working on my empathy. I think that might be it.
Yeah, probably, but that's just one feeling.
Not really. It's not being. Well, empathy is not being able to feel what other people feel. Maybe it goes the same because my emotions, me in a memory is another person.
Maybe. Maybe that's where you screwed up. One of the stories that I giggle about in your childhood is hearing about you having a knife thrown at you. Are we going to get in trouble for talking about that?
No, not at all.
Tell us that story.
I didn't get a knife thrown at me. My sister did. By our grandmother. So we grew up in different times. Kids, if there's any kids listening to this, which there's not, actually people that everyone listening to this will be able to relate, not to getting a knife thrown at them.
I've never had a knife thrown at me.
Yeah, well, okay.
I mean, we used to get smacked.
Well, we grew up in the same time, different place, obviously.
Yeah, well, New Zealand in the 90s is Australia in the 70s.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's my sister's story to tell.
So your sister was getting in trouble?
No. So I was sitting, in my grandparents' house. It's terraced. So the bottom, the lounge.
It's like a sunken lounge.
Yeah. Is that what it's called?
Yeah, well, because it was an extension, right? It wasn't the original.
It's lower than the dining room, so there's stairs, whatever.
Yeah.
So I was sitting on the back of the couch, like here, and my nan and my grandmother and my grandfather were sitting up on the dining room table, and I was being a smart ass to my grandmother. I saw her picking up her knife, so I got ready to dodge it. and I kept egging her on, right?
What were you saying?
I don't know. I can't remember. I was just being because I was a smart ass kid, like Huey. Like you know how Huey's developing like a real smart aleck thing that he's got?
It's pretty stupid. It makes me so mad.
That's how I was. I was
his latest thing, do you guys want to know? Is he just walks into the room that I'm in, turns off the lights, and runs away.
Yeah. So
anyway,
I was sitting on the back of the couch, like up on top of it was a high back couch, whatever. And I saw my nan picking up her knife, so I got ready to dodge it. And when I saw her like go to throw it, like to load her arm up, I just like threw myself off the couch. And it went like it would have hit me, but she threw it that hard that my sister was sitting at the other end of the lounge in front of like the gas heater, colouring in or something, and she threw it that hard that I dodged it, and then it flew far enough and hit my sister in the head.
Was it like a butter knife?
Yeah.
Oh my god! So they would have been so heavy as well, like
and it
as
was
dangerous.
One of those, it was one of those like I'll insert the photo of the knife that I'm talking about here. It was like one of those real flat ones, not the new ones. Real flat ones with the big handles, the
like
big old like cork handles or something.
Yeah,
bone handles. Yeah. It was one of those, and it hit Kyra in the head. And
those are sometimes silver too.
Yeah, I think that's the only time I've ever seen my nan apologise to anybody. Because we're pretty... Yeah, we egged our grandparents on a lot when we were kids.
Oh my gosh.
My grandfather, me and my sister, we call them Nan and Papa. But my papa, me and my sister were pissing him off that bad one day that he like chased us out of the house with a glass in his hand, like a whiskey glass or something, and like launched it at us while we were running. And it like
he's like so gentle now.
Yeah,
it's hard to imagine.
They weren't like abuse. That sounds like abuse to most people, but it's not.
No, my mum's thrown a glass at me.
Yeah.
That wasn't abusive either. I was mouthing her off.
Yeah,
and she threw a glass at me.
Yeah.
At my feet.
Yeah, well, it
didn't hit me.
Yeah, our grandparents full on tried to.
They tried to hit you with the glass.
I just can't imagine what my uncles and my mum, because he's my mum's parents, can't imagine what they copped when they were kids. Yeah. Because we got it easy, apparently.
And now Harlem and Taina and Kaya, they just get like the annoying version. Do you reckon?
Of what?
Nan and Pup.
The annoying version?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Like, you know how Nan just like chats?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, they're too old to be mobile now, so they can't smack the fuck out of a kid.
So like, let me just talk to you forever.
Yeah. But they're slower. They're a lot slower these days. Yeah. But no, those kids are there.
I remember you told me the story once about how when you were a kid, Nan used to force you to massage her feet.
Yeah, and put her shoes on and shit.
Yeah.
That's why I won't do it for anybody now.
And then someone sent us a message, like a video, and it was of Harlem getting a foot massage from Nan.
Yeah, that's right.
How
So it
funny.
wasn't me getting the knife thrown at me. Well,
Yeah.
it was, but I dodged it, and it hit my sister in the head, hard too.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
And Nan was like, sorry.
Nah, I remember her apologising.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah.
So when you were a kid, you had this special birthday cake out at the family
Yeah.
farm.
Yeah.
Do you remember how old you turned?
I think it was my 5th birthday.
5th.
Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
so you were like 2 years older than Hugh.
So that wasn't my dad's uncle's farm. He was a family friend.
Oh, you were at the other uncle with the helicopter?
Nah, that was my dad's cousin.
Oh, that was
farm.
different.
Everyone had farms.
Okay.
And
Everyone's a hunter like your dad.
literally.
Yeah.
And this was
And a
he
diver.
was the moats, whatever.
Oh, okay, yeah. So you had like a little birthday party there?
Yeah, no, it was huge.
Oh,
Yeah.
For your 5th
Because
birthday
it wasn't
party?
just my birthday, I don't think. I think we went out there and like celebrated a couple kids' birthday parties.
oh, that's
I think.
nice.
But there was heaps of people out there.
So how come you only got this stupid cake? Do you want to tell everyone about what happened?
Oh, so this is one of my my nan and papa that we were just talking about. They had a friend from the meatworks from back in the days called Bruce.
Oh,
Like
yeah.
big burly white fella, beard like loud as anything. He was one of my favourite people when I was a kid.
That's cute.
And he not the last time I saw him, but the time that I saw him before my 5th birthday, he said to me, he goes, "Do you want me to make your birthday cake?" And I remember this conversation now that we're talking about it. He said, "I'll make a birthday cake for you." And I said, "Yeah." And he goes, "I'll make it out of cow shit, eh?" And I was like, "Ha ha ha," like, whatever.
Oh,
so,
no.
right. Oh, fuck, I'll try and get someone to find the photo because the photo exists. It's around. I'm pretty sure there's a video once upon a time too. So fast forward, it would have been months, but I think this was when they were planning to because heaps of people went out. Because
Yeah.
like back in those days, it's not like us, right? Our friends, we keep in contact with them over our phone.
Yeah.
But my dad and mum, they used to go camping with all their work friends.
Yeah. And they'd see them all the time.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Their socialising wasn't online. It was in person. Like every
Yeah.
Friday they'd go and get on the piss together.
Goals.
Yeah, literally goals.
Literally goals. Hit me up. If you either want to watch our children or go for a drink,
Yeah, that's
let
right.
me know.
Yeah, that's right. So we all went out camping at Papa Bruce's house,
Yeah.
which was farm. And yeah, they brought out, long story short, they brought out this cake that was like a mound. I have to get mum or dad to find the
my
photo. I think
God.
mum would have it.
Yeah, surely.
They brought out a cake that was like a mound that's like this high. Like that's, yeah, whatever. And it was a pile of cow shit that he went around his paddock and collected, and then they put icing over it with like little toy cows, and they painted it and everything. It looked like a cake. And then they gave me the knife and told me to cut it, right? And apparently I was the only one that didn't know about it.
And everyone's like looking at you like,
Yeah, they're like, cut the cake. I blew the candles out, cut it, and then I licked the knife straight away. They didn't have time to stop me from licking the cake,
oh no.
from licking the knife.
Oh.
So it was a cow shit cake, and I was like, what the fuck? Like
Why
I
does it
remember
not taste
thinking
like
everyone
chocolate?
going, and then I remember turning around, and Papa Bruce was cracking up.
Oh my God.
Yeah, and
Did you realise straight away that it was poo?
No, I didn't realise until they cut it and then split it open and showed me that it was cow shit.
Because you probably
Because I
tasted,
probably tried to go back and get some more or something.
and like the icing as well.
Yeah, it had actual icing on it. And I remember feeling disappointed. Now that we're talking about feelings and memories, like
Oh, you're feeling disappointed.
I remember feeling disappointed when they brought out like this ice cream cake.
Oh my God. That is so funny.
Yeah.
You're like, I wanted the big cake with the icing.
Yeah, but fun fact, for that birthday, I got given my gun. I got
Yeah.
given a gun for my 5th birthday.
Yeah.
Like an air rifle. But that's the difference between how our kids are growing up
Yeah.
and how we grew up different as well.
Yeah.
But yeah, literally the day after that, my mum and dad pulled me out of bed and said, "Come on, we're going to go to the beach." I didn't want to, and then I think Dad was like, "Hurry up," like growled at me, and then we went down, and then we were like, Dad pulled out my gun.
Oh wow.
I think he still has. I've still got that gun. It's back
Didn't
home.
you give it to Harlem?
Oh well, he'd never use it.
Oh.
Yeah, it's just a slug gun.
Yeah.
But, like, Dad knew what he was doing. He was trying to, like,
Yeah.
the same thing that as soon as Huey's old enough to sit on my lap and drive a truck, that's the same thing.
Yeah.
Dad was trying to steer me towards what he's into.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hunting and fishing. Well, the other thing that I find amazing, do you know what, actually, to preface this story, I want to tell you a story about my sister. When we were kids, we would have been maybe like Huey's age and then like Sophia's age, like 3 and 6.
Yeah.
Or 3 and 4 and 5 or whatever.
Yeah.
And we were at one of Mum's friends' houses. You know how they all did like family daycare? You probably didn't know that. But anyway, Mum and like some of her friends like looked after kids at home, like a call hanger. And then like once like a day, we'd go to like someone else's house and then like the playgroup would just move around.
Yeah.
So we went to this lady Diane's house and Sarah went missing.
Oh, really?
Yeah, they called the cops because she like...
Your sister?
Yeah,
Uh-huh.
she went missing and they didn't know where she was.
Really?
For ages.
Yeah.
Like we were looking everywhere, out on the street. Like there was like cops, people, everything. And
where was she?
She'd gone underneath her like bed.
No one checked under her bed?
No, and she was asleep.
Oh, under the bed.
Yeah,
so
underneath the bed.
No one could hear.
No.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Far out.
Yeah.
But who found her?
I think Mum found her.
Like, oh my God, she's under the bed.
Yeah,
And
and
there was heaps of cops there already.
Heaps of people like already like...
Had the Amber Alert gone out already?
I don't think so.
Yeah, okay.
There was like a couple of hours in, they were like searching everywhere for Sarah.
Yeah.
She was like under the bed.
Oh, crazy.
Isn't it crazy though?
Yeah.
Like every family has a story like that.
Yeah, I know, right?
Yours is bonkers.
At some point.
Those,
Yeah, mine's pretty
because
full on.
Jacques, did you often go walking about as a kid? Like just like...
Yeah,
I'm
we
just
were
gonna
pretty
go
free
for a
range,
wander.
but I don't think we ever wandered.
like that.
But you got to remember when I went missing, I was 3 or 2. I was
That
Huey's
was pretty
age.
young.
I was probably 2. Nah, I was probably 3.
So yeah, why were you outside? You were just
That's
going
just what
for
we
a
used
ride,
to do. Yeah,
and you just like went too far.
yeah. I used to have a little, like a plastic trike
Oh yeah.
that I used to ride, because Nan Papa's driveway is inclined. I used to ride it down the driveway and then walk back up the driveway and then ride down again, over and over
cute.
again. Yeah.
And so you were just doing that, and then you just decided to wander off.
I don't know. I can't remember why, the rhyme or reason behind it.
So then you were on the main road for some reason,
Yeah.
and you said that you passed one of your mum's friends, and she saw you, and she just like kept going.
Yeah, yeah. So I left Nan and Papa's house, right?
Yeah.
And then, which is everyone back home, right? If anyone from Flaxmere is listening.
Montrose Street.
Yeah, Montrose
35
Street,
Montrose
right?
Street.
I went, Portsmouth, Wilson Road, Plymouth Road, and then towards the village, right past the cop station. I remember being outside the cop station on the road, like riding my little trike and looking across the road and recognising it, the lady that was across the road. It was one of my mum's friends.
Yeah.
She was looking at me, and I can remember now, like that I think about it.
Yeah.
I remember thinking that she
She's
knows
gonna
me and I
take
know her,
Yeah.
but I just didn't think anything of it.
Yeah.
And then I'm pretty sure, like the village back home is like the shopping centre in the little town that we're from, the suburb. I'm pretty sure I remember riding into the village. Yeah.
Like it's not just a...
And this is a
Quick
couple
walk,
kilometres
yeah.
from the bloody... But why mum's friend or whoever that dumbass
Didn't
shitbag
just
of a
take you
lady
home.
didn't just... Like, if you saw your mate's kid and you know that kid's a little kid and your mate wasn't there and they're just right... Why wouldn't you just...
Pick them up.
Like,
Take them home.
she's not a shitbag, just weird.
Weird.
Like, which is, but like I'm still here,
Yeah.
so it's probably lucky that she didn't pick me up.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
So who did pick you up?
So I don't remember where or when they picked me up,
Yeah.
but they're down the road from my nan's house on the corner of Montrose and Portsmouth. I think it was Portsmouth. I don't know what that road is. What do you call it? There was like a house where like these Samoans lived, and they knew us because whatever, small town,
yeah.
street, whatever. So they picked me up somewhere down there.
Somewhere near the village.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure they picked me up in that
Like the
shopping
New
centre.
World.
Yeah, I think
the New
I've
World
dreamt
is?
about them picking me up, like recently.
Like astral travel sort of thing.
Or just probably dreaming about a memory. But I'm pretty, like a few years ago, I'm pretty sure I dreamt about them picking me up in their van from the shops.
Yeah, wow.
But they, the whole story is, right, and it's a true story. I don't know when Nan and them realised when I was missing, but that's the thing is they weren't worried until they come out and like, where the fuck is this kid? Right, so then
Oh my God.
something happened to where it went a little bit. They called the cops and everything,
Yeah.
but it went a little bit before they called my mum. I think, I don't know why. I'm pretty sure that happened. My family pulled me up on it.
She would have been at work.
Yeah,
Yeah.
and then so whatever. There was a search on, but meantime I got picked up from these fobs in this van, and instead of taking me home because they knew exactly where the house was, like in 5 houses from theirs, instead of taking me home, they took me out to the beach to go pick up some chickens. Which is crazy.
Like a half an hour's drive.
No,
45
like
minutes.
45-minute drive.
Yeah.
Probably an hour. And I remember...
Out to Waimarama? Or?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure... I think it was Waimarama. They took me somewhere. And...
Wouldn't have been in a child seat or anything.
No,
Just
I remember...
sat
That's what I'm getting to.
in the van.
I remember sitting on the floor in the back of that van, holding onto my bike.
On your bike.
Yeah, I still have my bike. Holding onto my bike. And because I knew them, I recognised them, and they were being really nice to me.
Yeah.
Like, it's okay, we're just going to go for a drive. I remember one of them saying that, and then we'll take you home. And then I remember thinking, like, oh, okay, that's all, like, okay,
Yeah.
we're all right, we're just going for a drive.
Yeah.
And then I probably, I actually remember where on the road out to Waimanama we were too when they were saying that, because I was looking out the window. Yeah.
Wow.
I was literally 4, I think. Nah, 3.
2, 3.
Yeah, 2 or 3.
Yeah.
But I remember, yeah. Yeah.
So,
I even remember that half of them didn't even have shirts on. There's probably like 4 or 5 of them in this van.
oh really?
Yeah. They had
Were they like teenagers or kids or?
young, yeah.
Yeah.
Not that young, but like adults, but young adults. Yeah. Yeah.
And they were all young adults?
I think so, yeah.
Wow. That's so funny that they didn't just take
They didn't
you
just
home.
take me home. They were on their way to get chickens, so they took me to
They
get
were
chickens
like, we're not
first.
going back home.
Yeah.
Even though it's a 2-minute drive.
Yeah, literally a 2-minute drive.
Return.
Yeah.
Like to get
from
back
where they
here.
picked me up. Yeah.
So what happened when you got home?
I remember Mum crying her eyes out.
Oh my
That
God.
I remember that because for some reason I remember Mum's hair,
Yeah.
the way that Mum's hair was back then.
Yeah.
And yeah, like imagine that though. Imagine Huey going missing for fucking probably 2.5, 3 hours.
Yeah.
It's because it would have at least been 2.5 hours.
Yeah.
Yeah.
By the time you got down to New World
Yeah,
and then went and got the chickens and came
exactly.
back.
It would have been like 3 hours, literally. Yeah, maybe 4. I don't know because I don't know how long they actually spent out getting those chickens too.
Yeah.
Because I don't think they were in a rush to get me home. Yeah.
They were busy.
Yeah,
you
literally.
were just going along
Yeah.
for the ride today.
But I remember getting to
that
Nan and
crazy?
Papa's house,
They're just like you.
and everyone was standing on the driveway. And I remember all the cops and everything being there, and being like, "Oh,
This whole hullabaloo of you. What did anyone say anything to the people who picked you up?
probably thank you." I don't know.
I don't think it would be a thank you. I think it would be a why didn't you bring him home?
Oh, I don't know. Probably not. They
You don't
probably weren't
reckon?
that inquisitive, honestly. They're probably like, "Thank you for bringing our son home," because they knew them.
Yeah.
Our families knew each other.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh my
Yeah,
God.
because
I
they lived
still
on the
would
corner.
have been like, what is wrong
Oh,
with
but
you?
if you called me and I was in Melbourne and you told me Huey's missing, I'd be back in Brisbane in an hour, I reckon.
You literally would drive all the way back.
Yeah,
Or you'd fly. It probably would be quicker to fly.
yeah,
You'd be home in like 4 hours.
yeah. That's right.
Goodness me.
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
That is so crazy.
Yeah, I think the gate got shut after that. Yeah, things are different these days. Like even us as parents, like not just the outside world, but even us as parents, we're more careful. Just
Yeah.
just the younger
Yeah, well,
generations.
you've got to be.
Yeah.
I mean, that story that makes me like physically ill is about a little girl North Lakes,
Yeah.
Kmart, was being followed around the kids' toy section at Kmart and snatched. And she was taken away.
Where were
Something
her
happened.
parents? There.
The next aisle.
Yeah, that's right.
They were there as well.
Yeah.
But the little girl just got snatched.
Yeah.
And the guy took her away and
Yeah.
then took her back and dropped her off again.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just,
took her away. Something happened. They wouldn't release the details about what happened to the kid in
I
court.
think I remember that.
And then, yeah.
I'll tell you now, that
Like,
bloke,
you've got to happen.
that bloke would not be making it to court
Yeah.
if he'd done that to our daughter.
I know.
Yeah, I'd be a news story. So would he.
Do you reckon that you can recall a memory that made you happy as a child?
Nah, but one that I always think about was the New Year's turning, like, where we were in 2000.
Oh,
When
yeah.
it hit January 1st.
Yeah.
We were on the beach that day.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I know the story.
Yeah, that's when...
That's when you realised you liked older women.
yeah, older white women.
Oh.
Let's just make that clear.
That's why I'm not worried about getting wrinkles, girls.
Yeah.
He likes it.
No, I don't. I never said I like wrinkles. What are you talking about?
I'm old.
Huh?
Look at me. I'm an old woman. I'm an old mum.
Nah, but yeah, we were there on the beach on that day, and I got a towel for Christmas, like a hoodie towel. That's when they first brought those out.
Yeah,
I think.
Yeah, I got one that Christmas.
And my favourite thing in the world, I probably had it for a week.
That's that.
And then
The link between Christmas and New Year.
This naked lady come walking down the beach.
Drunk?
I think she got drugged, or
you reckon?
something happened to her. She
Well,
asked
she
my mum
was
for
naked,
clothes. Yeah,
so-
and she was like on the beach,
Yeah.
like she woke up on the beach during the day, which is rough. Like, that to me now, if I saw that, I'd be like, this lady's being drugged.
Yeah, and
But
attacked.
nobody gets that drunk and then gets left on the beach. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, you've got some pretty shitty people in your life.
Yeah,
if
that's
what's
right, yeah.
happening. Yeah.
But I remember being attracted to her as a 4-year-old.
4.
Yeah. Yeah.
How funny.
But Mum gave her my towel. Yeah.
No.
Yeah, she did.
What was on the towel? Do you remember?
It was a shark. Yeah. By the way, lady, if you're listening, I hope you fucking cherish that towel. She'd be like 60 by now.
She would.
She'd be in her 50s or 60s. Yeah. She was
Yeah.
probably in like her 20s, easily. Mm.
And as a kid, did you have any animals?
Yeah. We had... Our first pet was a dog named... Barker was a Jack Russell.
Oh, really?
I think it was named Pooh Bum.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, it was named Pooh Bum.
It was not.
Yeah.
How did you call it?
Pooh Bum.
Poo poo.
No, Pooh Bum.
Poo bum. Shut up. Are you going to call Cara?
No, I should. Nah, she'd be asleep. And one of you tell me, was our Jack Russell as a kid called Pooh Bum? Or am I making that up in my head?
Okay, we'll see what they say.
Oh, what did Cara say? Hold on.
Okay.
Nah, that was Papa Bruce's Pooh Bum. Ours was Baby Girl.
Baby
Baby
girl.
girl. That is so funny. Do you know, I thought the cat's name was Baby Girl.
No, the cat's name was Minty.
Oh, Minty.
Minty was the whitest cat. I've never seen a white cat since her.
Wow.
She was just white, the whole
Yeah.
thing. Yeah.
Isn't that funny? You had a cat named Minty. I had a cat named Misty.
Yeah, Misty. Yeah, that's right.
Yeah.
Listen to the next episode of the podcast. You're going to be on it. Yeah. But we had Baby Girl. So Papa Bruce, the guy that we were talking about earlier, he had Pooh Bum. And I'm pretty sure Baby Girl...
Were they like siblings, you reckon? They came from the same breeder?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Well, no, I think Baby Girl come from Pooh Bum.
What the fuck do you mean, cunt? Can you tag me in the episodes? Because I don't see the updates.
Follow
I've
us.
been watching them. I want to be paid if I'm going to be on an episode. I think I deserve to be paid.
I think she's at the
Sisters
pub.
on the
Yeah.
on the terps. The favourite story I have about your pets as a child was when you were telling us a story about you guys drove down to Bluff
Yeah, that was with Suki, I think.
and then you took the cats with you.
No, one cat.
One cat.
Yeah.
That's the most bizarre
No,
thing
that
I've
might
ever
have been
heard in my
Tiki.
life.
One of the cats. Hold on. Which cat went missing when we went down to Blythe down the South Island? Was it Tiki or Suki? My sister's probably. I think my sister's out on the fucking bears.
Yeah, someone's in the background like clapping. And
Yeah,
stuff.
that sounds like they're playing pool.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Fuck it out. Does Dad even know that we know what he did to them? Tiki, don't you remember me getting the business? Tiki,
That's
come
right.
back.
Yeah.
I was hysterical.
Yeah, that's right. Clara was a softie for the animals. Nah, all I remember was we let him out to go toilet, and he just bolted, went under the fence and bolted and didn't even look back.
And also tell us how the dog died.
No, the dog didn't die.
She's saying that she knows how the dog died.
No, babe. You're not understanding.
She's just sent. No, you're not understanding.
I think I'd give you a good podcast. I'll get us all the viewers. Be like, this is my sister, the one who had the bracelet. But let me tell you about her story leading up to the bracelet.
Okay, well, we probably will wrap it up. Thank you, Kyra, for chatting
For
to
making
us.
a cameo on the
special
podcast.
cameo. We would love to have you on talking about your experiences.
Your life before the bracelet.
Before the bracelet.
Yeah.
Sorry, sis. All right, well, thanks for sharing that with us.
Yeah, next episode will be about you.
Oh, you reckon?
Yeah, you have to get it. You have to stop thinking that you're boring, babe, because it's stopping you from talking about your life. You're not boring.
I know. It's just, that was fun. Talking about yours.
Yeah.
I'm just trying to think about funny stories that I have about my life.
Well, it doesn't have to be funny stories. It can be anything.
Yeah, I guess so.
We'll just decide next week. Yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I can't be bothered doing all that. High five, babe.
High five.
Love ya.
Love ya.
Love ya. Oh, hold on. One more from my sister.
Here we go.
Hold on.
Wrap
I'll
it
tell her to
up,
close out the podcast.
Okay.
Well, anyway, he tagged me in this podcast so I can watch it.
Do an outro for it.
She's the best.
Yeah, I love my sister.
Same.
There we go.
Here we go.
All right, I got the perfect one. Suck it to my titty.
So, thank you for listening. If you're new to this channel, like and subscribe. If you're old to this channel, thanks for sticking around. And this is the outro from my sister.
Suck it to my titty.
All right, love you.